welcome to the game, potentially the last one of this series.
Potentially is certainly the word here. Creator wants to make that money. He's been going hard, man.
Yeah.
Straight up, dude. You could tell he's like, I'm so mad that Zergs beat me in the GSL. I'm going to punish Nerchio so hard.
This could be the point, though, you know, where the Harlem Shake happens. And everybody's sitting, you know, just letting Creator win. And then everything goes crazy, and suddenly Nerchio just rallies a comeback. Entirely possible.
The Harlem Shake, man.
You hate it, but you love it.
I know. I spent 2 hours watching every single video that had Harlem Shake tagged on it. And I was like, and every time I was like, this is stupid. This is stupid. Why am I doing this? This
You're
is
just
stupid.
pressing that right arrow key over.
Then I stood up, and I went and got a brownie, and I came back, ate the brownie, and then watched another video. This is so stupid. This is still stupid.
You could have just asked me to save you. I mean, I was playing HOTS.
I should have sent you a Skype message. Come save me. Take me outside. Let's get a tan. Dude, I actually...
Let's get a tan!
Yeah, dude, actually, last week, we were in...
Oh, yeah, you did.
Let's go and introduce the players before I tell the story.
That's why you look good right now in that shirt, Tim, is because you are so much darker from Las Vegas. Let's do it. In the bottom left-hand corner, ladies and gentlemen, Nerchio. Tim, who's he facing off against here?
This guy, he's pretty good. Top right corner. His name is Creator.
Is he too good?
He's too good, man. Like that one dude. Too good Harding. Awesome guy. I like that show. That's every Wednesday, I believe, if I remember correctly. I like it because afterwards, just climbing the ladder, too. There's so much content on Wednesday. But, yeah. Dude, I got my face burned so hard last week. Oh, Hatchery block. Okay, so this changes everything up here for Creator.
Yep.
He has to put down a couple of photon cannons to deal with it. One photon cannon won't straight up kill it. I wonder if one photon cannon actually does enough DPS. I actually haven't done this strategy. If it has enough DPS to actually kill off. Oh, he's bringing down the probe. So there we go. We'll start dealing with the evolution chamber. Usually you leave a hatchery there and then follow up into the evolution chamber afterwards. Or you can leave the hatchery, let it finish, and get a queen out. That's another strong strategy as well. But Creator immediately brings down probes. He wants to get rid of this immediately. He wants to expand. And the playback, you go ahead and put the pylon in the natural.
That's actually a really good maneuver here because you know that you're slowed down. You know you're going to have the extra minerals. Yeah. So why not go for it?
So,
well, actually, he could have a gateway at this point if he hadn't. So
this forces Nerchio to expand down to the bottom right corner. There's already a probe there, by the way, to prevent that from happening. Gonna try and slow it down. But if that hatchery does,
he could have had it actually, but then it didn't happen.
It didn't. Did not. Well, that pylon was cleaned up, by the way.
Or maybe he wouldn't have had it, Tim. Creator was just doing exactly what he did on Daybreak and saying, go for it, go ahead and go for it. Oh, nope, never mind.
JK. So Nerchio actually went spawning full first, so that wouldn't have been so bad. If that was actually going for a hatchery first, the Creator got that pylon down, that would have made Nerchio expand to the bottom right and get a spawning pool at the same time, which could have led up for a really strong 2-base timing attack because the creep spread hasn't spread out to the natural and third, but it all worked out.
Yeah. All right, so no gases quite yet, so it shouldn't be any all-in or anything out of Nerchio. It's looking pretty standard. Has yet to start up a second queen, though. He's pretty mineral-starved as he's just pumping out drones, and Overlord drones. But eventually he'll find the time, find the money in order to get that done. Nexus is so late right now. This Cybernetics core is also 45 seconds behind according to your standard builds. You know, should drop down at 4:30-ish. It's instead dropping down 5:15. Everything is very much delayed for Creator right now.
So, wonder what Creator will be following up into. He could do some Stargate play on this map, but for the most part, you don't see Stargate too often. He did pull it out that one game, but that was actually on a pretty darn big map, and I liked what he was doing with it. He was just keeping creep spread back. And as you saw, Nerchio didn't keep expanding the creep afterwards. It's just one of his things. Once he loses that first initial creep tumor, he just, whatever. Don't care about it. I just want to drone up and put aggression on in the middle of the field. So there could be a strategy that Creator could go with that if he wanted to. And there goes a Stargate, actually. So we'll see if he'll try and prevent any type of creep tumors from popping up.
All right, so back at home, Nerchio has dropped his gases down and commenced mining off of them. Only 2 drones on this gas. So maybe a very specific amount of gas that he intends to bring in. We'll have to wait and see. 100 gas is about to be hit here. I expect speed to start momentarily.
I think that's got to be a bit of a mistake. Unless he's wanting to go for a 3-base Roach all-in, which he would stop droning now and start pumping out 3 to 4 Overlords. Because you actually get that second gas up so you can get a lair out really quickly. You follow up into speed.
No, he's taking a third gas.
He's got
a fourth.
Speed up.
Yeah, I mean, taking a third and fourth gas, you absolutely want to have you want your gases to be saturated before you drop more gases. That's like having 4 gases with 1 drone on each. Well, why, or 3 gases with 1 drone on each? Why not just have, 1 with 3 on it?
Yeah, so just a small misclick. It happens. Moving into lair right away, so he could be moving up into that Spire tick. The whole entire series, he's been getting a roach horn and only creating roaches at 1 game. Where he actually attacked his opponent in the 3rd. And other than that, he's always been creating the lanes and going straight into Mutaplay. And Mutaplay is pretty strong against Void Ray, also pretty darn strong on this map because he can bump between the main, Natural, and 3rd. Currently at the 3rd of Nerchio, though, we do have some aggression happening. It looks like it's going to be 1 Zealot, 1 Stalker.
Queen is wiggling its way around in circles to see if he can keep it alive. I don't know at this point. That Stalker only needs 2 more shots. 1, and oh, it did regenerate, and there it goes.
Oh, so close. The full surround, though. The whole point of that Queen was to actually just get the surround from the drones here. That's all it was, to make the Stalker actually fully engage into the mineral line so he could at least kill off the Zealot and Stalker and have a fair trade. So that was a nice maneuvering there for Nerchio, actually, even though he lost his Queen. So Lings will be grabbing the middle of the field here. We'll now grab the Naga, but already we have Phoenix on the field plus Void Ray moving across the middle of the map.
Nerchio should be able to see this and respond appropriately. 4 Spore Crawlers going down across the map right now. 1 in front of the Natural, in fact. 1 in the main as well, and we've got Phoenix making its way in from the left. Here comes the Void Ray. We'll see what kind of damage it can get done.
Well, the rocks are in the way, but Spore Crawlers are being popped up. Those 2 should finish up. This 3rd one might potentially die off. So need to maybe start moving a Queen over there. That would help. But then again, at the same time, you have to bring it all the way around the Natural into the 3rd. So there's no creep because the rocks are in the way. So just go ahead and leave the Spore Crawlers there and let it be just however it wants to do it. He's actually going into roach drops here. We have Overlord speed, Vigil Sacks being killed at the same time, and now he's popping out a lot of roaches. He has 5 more Overlords on the way too, because 1, a couple are being sighted, and 2, he wants to produce roaches.
All right, well, he definitely wants to make roaches. We saw that drop being researched. Twilight Council is on the way, however, for Creator as well as a Robo. That just completed. He'll be making some Immortals out of that. Most likely, no, he's going to go for the Observer first. That's a little less than ideal in Creator's current position, as he is about to basically get, 3-base all-in versus tons and tons of roaches. He's also working his way up to a Robo Bay. I don't know, Tim, this is looking pretty good for Nerchio right now with these build orders. I mean, the quick 3rd out of Creator here, the Robo Bay, Twilight Council. We'll see if Blink started up here or if this is in fact just for +2.
Yeah, he's just really moving up in tech a lot. This is what Creator does. When he gets a nice little advantage, he'll ball up into Robotics Bay, Twilight Council, move into Stalkers and tech. And it looks like Nerchio knows this as well. He's going to try and punish it a little bit. But unfortunately here for him, the Phoenix now see the roaches. So Creator can start preparing for it. Start creating units now, start getting Immortals out. It doesn't quite know about the Overlord speed.
He sees the roach speed as well.
Oh, there we go.
Though we did see that earlier on in the match.
Yeah.
He saw that Overlord lived. He did manage to get a glimpse, oh my goodness, this Queen is getting lifted as well.
Yeah, this isn't going to work for Nerchio. I really don't see it going so well. Now he's just making lanes. He's going to try and just bust it front in the Natural. The Overlords are, oh, this is actually pretty smart, making it around to the bottom right. If he can actually get it below this Natural, right here, bottom right, a little bit more to the side. Keep coming. Bam. If he can get it right there, all the Overlords, and somehow sneak all the roaches all the way around, very quiet-like, he could drop it in the Natural and actually potentially kill off his opponent. Void Rays will eventually clean it up, but he'll get it Nexus, so he'll get a lot of probe kills. So if he could do that and also snipe an opening in the Natural and get the Lings into the main, it could go pretty well for him.
All right, well, he sees the units. He sees all of the units, and there are quite a few, lots of Lings, tons of roaches moving out for Nerchio right now. What does Creator have to deal with? This quite a contingent of Stalkers, Immortals, some Sentries, Void Rays. But this is a lot of Overlords. They're going to be able to hold the majority of this army, if not all of it.
If I was Creator, I would start charging up my Void Ray on my Nexus right now, so we can deal with the Overlords very quickly. It's going to come straight out first, though. Starts dealing with one
those Lings.
Very carefully. Stalker's coming in from behind as well. And there we go. Going to engage. The drop is happening. Immortal is taking a nice amount of damage. Lings are landing on top of the Stalkers and the Immortals as well. Force fields have been landed. Can Creator hold this?
Tim, I think it's looking pretty good for Creator. This was extremely invested out of Nerchio, and in fact, he knows it as well. GG for Nerchio. Creator takes a 5-0 victory.
Wow.
Over the dominant Zerg, mind you. I mean, Nerchio is one of the best foreigners out there right now, and Creator just had his way with him.
Yeah, I mean, his ZVP's fallen off a little bit, but still, like, Nerchio is really freaking good. I actually think that's the first time in Fight Club history we've had a 5-0 straight up. I believe there's always been 5-1s, 5-2s. At least someone's gotten a win off, but Creator's just that good, man. Able to knock out Nerchio really quickly. And you have to think, after Game 1, Game 2, where his mindset was. You go for 2 major gambles.
Yeah.
You go for the 6 pull. On game number 2, your opponent scouts you pretty luckily on a 4-player map and is able to prepare for you pretty easily. That gets in his mindset. You can see like the strategies he was using. He was just kind of out of the game going into 4th, 5th game.
Yeah, I was really worried after that map on Cloud Kingdom. I mean, at that point, it was kind of like, I don't know if you're going to take a game here.
Yeah.
Losing to that Immortal Century all in with even such preparation is really, really unnerving. But there it is, guys. Creator taking the 5-0. Huge congratulations to Creator.
Yeah.
I mean, extremely impressive play out of him today. And, well, we'll have to see who's going to rise next to the challenge to try to take down Creator and Creator Club. I'm already starting to call it, man, because, well, I predict the future of Creator ruling Fight Club. We'll see if it sticks.
Creator sick, man. Well, guys, that's Fight Club for Monday. A quick, kind of small broadcast for us today, but it was still a fun one overall. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow at IPL. I am Robin. This is Kibbles. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good night.
Take it easy.